17 major Coronation Street spoilers for next week, 24th of October. One Bethany's confidence takes a knock. Bethany excitedly tries on a Halloween costume, but quickly changes her mind and sends it back. Sarah is disheartened, realizing Bethany's insecurities about her stoma are still holding her back. 2. Hope becomes a victim of cyberbullying. Bethany gives Hope a manicure at the salon, and someone posts a cheerful photo of the pair online. Soon after, Hope is left shaken when she starts receiving cruel and abusive messages. 3. Theo loses control again. Pete flirts with Theo when he shows up at the builder's yard for a meeting, hoping to rekindle their previous encounter. Theo, however, makes it clear he's not interested. When Pete calls him a drama queen, Theo snaps once more. Later, Maria informs Todd that Theo threatened Pete, potentially putting Gary's business partnership at risk. Gary decides enough is enough and chooses to cut Theo loose, while Todd is floored to discover Pete is the same mystery man he found in the flat earlier in the week. 4. Harry lands Todd in Theo's bad books. Todd offers Sarah and Harry a lift in Theo's new car, but disaster strikes when Harry accidentally spills milkshake on the seat. Theo plays it cool in front of Sarah and Harry, insisting it's fine. Once they're gone, though, his patience runs out, and he lashes out at Todd for disrespecting his expensive car. Feeling guilty, Todd promises to have it cleaned professionally. 5. Todd's troubles continue. Todd breathes a sigh of relief when the cleaning job removes all traces of the milkshake. Unfortunately, his luck runs out when he accidentally scrapes the car shortly afterward. Realizing Theo will be furious, Todd panics as he inspects the damage. 6. Lisa challenges Costello over Betsy's arrest. Becky hands Lisa a flash drive, explaining that it proves Betsy wasn't responsible for damaging the police car. Lisa wastes no time confronting Costello at the station, presenting CCTV footage that clears Betsy's name. Costello grows tense as Lisa accuses him of making a wrongful arrest. 7. Becky is given an ultimatum. Costello tries to defend Becky, telling Lisa that Becky had wanted to reach out after faking her death, but he'd stopped her for safety reasons. Later, he admits to Becky that he took the blame for her long absence and now expects her to keep her word by leaving Weatherfield within a month. 8. Roy sees more than he should. Acting on Carla's request to check in on Becky while she's away, Roy visits the Swain house, only to catch Becky and Lisa looking rather cozy on the sofa. But how much of what he saw will he actually reveal? 9. Becky and Betsy's secret plan unravels. Becky and Betsy secretly prepare to move to Spain together, even going on a shopping spree to get ready. When Lisa returns home to find them surrounded by bags and notices Betsy has skipped work, she's immediately suspicious. Will they tell her the truth? 10. Bernie and Gemma set up Naomi. Bernie and Gemma decide to provoke Naomi and record her inevitable outburst to finally show everyone her real personality. Gemma starts throwing insults, and Naomi quickly loses her temper as the camera rolls. But will their risky plan actually pay off? 11. Adi makes contact. Adi reaches out to his family after discovering the bistro video mentioning Asha's recent ordeal. He's hurt that no one told him sooner, and Bernie is filled with guilt for stirring up new family drama. 12. Kevin gets devastating news. Abby and Carl commiserate over their money problems, both having lost their jobs after crossing Kevin. Later, Kevin's heart sinks when he opens a letter revealing that Abby has filed for divorce. 13. Abby is tempted to steal. When Carl orders Dylan to steal another car, Dylan refuses. Abby overhears and notes down the vehicle's details before finding it parked outside Fresho. She debates taking it, unaware that Debbie has followed her and is watching closely. 14. Fizz is robbed. Tyrone and Fizz meet Cassie for lunch at the bistro, but Tyrone feels self-conscious about being in his wheelchair and struggles to cut his meal. Frustrated, he knocks his plate off the table. Moments later, Fizz realizes her bag has been stolen. Dee Dee's boyfriend Ollie rushes after the thief, but will he manage to retrieve it? 15. Christina worries about George. Christina starts to fear that George is pushing himself too hard, and her concern is justified when he falls asleep at his desk. She steps in, answering calls on his behalf and turning down new business so he can rest. 16. George irritates Glenda. When Christina reveals she's being evicted, George offers her a room at the Grimshaw house, the one Todd used to occupy. Christina is thrilled, but Glenda is far from pleased, warning she might lose her job at the Rovers when the new owners take over. 17. Jake's crush is revealed. Hope bursts into laughter when Jake teases Sam, and it's clear that Jake is delighted to have made her smile. His reaction leaves little doubt. He's got a crush on Hope. Coronation Street fans think they've guessed David and Shona Platt's baby name. Coronation Street viewers are convinced they've figured out what David and Shona Platt will name their baby, and it seems the choice could pay tribute to one of Weatherfield's most memorable characters. David first got together with Shona back in 2016, not realizing that her son, Clayton, was responsible for killing his late wife, Kylie. When the truth came out, the pair split briefly but eventually reunited and married in 2019. Since then, their relationship has survived more than its fair share of drama, from David's assault at the hands of Josh Tucker to Shona's memory loss after being caught up in the Christmas Day siege. Their marriage was also tested when Shona had an affair with Kit Green last year, but David eventually forgave her and the couple decided to move forward together. Last month, Shona revealed she was expecting her first child with David, news that left him over the moon. In the episode that aired on Wednesday, October 15th, Shona planned to attend their first baby scan to find out the gender. But David ended up stuck in a lift while out shopping, meaning he couldn't make it. When he called to explain, Shona decided she'd rather wait so they could attend the scan together. Amid the excitement, fans have already started speculating about what the Platts might name their baby. On a popular Coronation Street Facebook group, one viewer posted, "Let's hope David and Shona's baby brings some happiness to the street. Any guesses on the name?" Suggestions came flooding in, with many predicting a sentimental tribute. "If it's a girl, they should call her Kylie," one fan wrote, while another added, "That would be such a lovely touch." Others thought the baby might be named after another family member, with one person suggesting, "How cute if they named it Gail?" Another viewer predicted, "If it's a boy, maybe Martin, after David's dad." Meanwhile, Shona actress Julia Goulding teased earlier this year that the baby storyline won't be a smooth ride. Speaking to The Mirror in September, she hinted that the pregnancy plot will bring lots of twists and turns. When asked whether viewers could expect happy moments for the couple, she replied, "Yeah, though it's not without its drama." Pressed for more details, Julia stayed tight-lipped, adding only, "There's definitely more drama ahead, especially when it comes to their family's future." Coronation Street airs on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX.